Hello everyone, it's JW again. Yeah, strange setting. Well, currently I'm in my closet. Uh, Conveniently, there is an open space where I can record. So, we're just gonna stick with this for now. Definitely for heavy metal, I need to, move out of the way. I need to find another table for heavy metal, because obviously it's huge. But for smaller Tobots, I think the closet will work just fine. So, this is Tobot Ken. No, he is not Tobot K. He is Tobot Ken. People thought that he was going to be like an reincarnation or another version of Tobot K, but no, he's just Tobot Ken. He's a completely different character. As you can see, he is basically a Hyundai Grandeur. It's a nice little sedan. And let's look at his Koroid. Wait. So his Koroid is different than the others because he can actually hold his little weapon here. It is like a little sword or saber thing. And his hands are modeled differently too. So they have these little holes here that you can put the sword in like this. Although the face is, it's okay, but it doesn't really refine Ken's character. He's this wise old guy. He's this wise old mentor, but he has a sad face. Why does he have a sad face? All right, well, that doesn't really make any sense, so oh well. So yeah, just a sword. It's the same articulation as the rest of the Koroids. The head can rotate around 360, arms can go around 360, and that's it. You can't really do anything else, of course. So we'll put Ken off to the side. Let's look at his body now. So here is the Hyundai Grandeur itself, and as you can see, it's not bad at all. It's pretty hefty too for what it's worth. It is a nice blue. Actually, I really like this blue. It's fun. It's a kind of toned down blue than say Y or yeah, it's a much more toned down blue, which refines his kind of wise personality. So yeah, this guy is basically an old man. He's kind of wise. He's a swordsman, which is pretty cool. So I'll show basically what he does in a bit. But in this mode he does roll well. And yeah, that's basically it in this mode. You can see the kind of robot mode down here. It's not too bad though. So oh yeah, right, like Sonic, if you get the saber or the sword, he can light up. I think it's this way. Oh, I kind of forgot. I do remember he does. Wait. Might have dead batteries though. All right, let's try. Let's see if I can get another magnet. All right, so if you remember in the W video, I used Thomas here. Let's see if he'll work. He does work. Okay, yes, it's just a sword. So yeah, the same thing, kind of lights up. It's a nice little light there. There's the blinking. And that's it, yeah. So Ken is kind of basic in a sense in the car mode, but his transformation is really cool. It's simple, but it's really cool. So let's start off here. So first, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the back, you're gonna split back kind of like this, kind of similar to A and W, but instead of folding the whole car back, you're going to basically untab the sides of the car from the top here. So something like this. So let me show you here. So you're going to untab it like this. So he has a double knee joint here. He has a knee joint here, and then he has a knee joint there. And then he has a clip that goes into a tab right up here, and then he has a peg hole that goes into there. So basically it just all sandwiches together when he's in vehicle mode. So we're going to extend his legs, extend the knees, the first knee joint, and then extend his knees. And the knees will basically be like I don't know, like extra kibble, like a skirt, like his kind of skirt, or I think this is where he would put his sword. I'm not sure. But yeah, Next, we are going to come down here and we're going to take the back windshield of the car, lift it up, kind of wiggle it free so it doesn't break or anything. It is held on by clear plastic, so I'm kind of scared about that. And then these are just connected to peg holes here in vehicle mode. So this goes up here like this, and then these peg holes will connect into the peg holes in there. Filming in the closet is not easy. Anyways, so next we're going to do is we're going to come down here. So we're going to open the trunk sideways. Now here's something I recommend you to do in vehicle mode. Always do the left side first with the logo. Always do the logo first before doing the other side. See, because if you do this first, you notice that there's a tab on the left side. Now, if you try to sandwich them together here, it's not going to fit. So yeah, that's just something to remember. And then next, we're going to take out his little, or not really little, but they're kind of not very good, his feet. Nice shoes there. Pull out the heels. Then we can stand him up. There we go. Although he does like to lean forward. All right, so now we can come up to the waist. I rotate his skirts up so it won't get in the way. Rotate the waist around here. Now his arm orientation, some people might get confused, and it's understandable first time. So let me show you. So you're going to, well, they already untabbed, but you're going to basically untab the arms like this. And now before you untab that, before you basically pull that out to the side, I want you to take a look at the door and then bring the door basically down like this. Yeah, like that. So it's facing down. Then rotate this up. There's a double hinge here that you're going to pull out. Same with the other side. Pull it out. Pull it out. And then you're going to take or we can rotate this down first. So just to show you, let me rotate this here. So this is his main shoulder bit, like his forward shoulder. You can tell by the armor plating. Rotate the shoulder down like this, and then rotate the arm, rotate the bicep back like this. And then for vehicle mode, you just bring this down, and then you rotate the bicep around like this. And then you'll bring it all in, tab them together, bring this up, and then yeah, that's it. So you can do that first, but I like to bring this down, which is, so this is the scary part, because this is his hood is kind of connected to his front grill, which is kind of scary because it does have a connection tab here. I'm kind of scared that's gonna break. So I like to do is I like to kind of wedge it out in a sense. Don't like yank it out, but I just kind of nestle it out like this because their tabs are pretty long. I'm scared that they're gonna break in the future. So bring this all the way down, and then we can basically do the arm transformation. Do this, rotate, then bring out his fist. Same thing with the right side. Bring it down, rotate, and then bring out the fist. And then we're going to fold down his front doors like this. And then we can rotate the skirts down now. We can, this is another scary part. I recommend kind of holding by the clear plastic because the hinge is kind of clear plastic, but you're going to want to hold and bring this kind of back. Oh, it's very hard. Even it's kind of very stiff. That's why I'm kind of scared it's gonna break. It's clear plastic, so I can't really find any other way. I hope this is sturdy enough, but just like this, like try to hold it onto the top and at the hinge just so there's no stress. And then we can get Ken here. Fold out the arms, get the robot head out. Then we'll just pop him in. like so. And this is Ken in his robot mode, and he looks amazing. He looks, okay, hot take, I think Ken looks better than Sonic because I'm a sucker for swordsman. I'm a sucker for like ancient armor or ancient armor type robots. He looks really great. I love the shoulder armor on him. I love how his doors basically become even more extra armor. How his backside of the cars, they kind of form little skirts here or sword holsters. The one problem I don't like about Ken at all is that he has horrible stability. Like his feet, he'll stand just fine, but little weight will easily cause him to kind of lean over a little bit, and that's not something I like. But his feet are fine. They're kind of just not flat. That's kind of what I have. Oh, you can see my reflection. Hello. Yeah, there's my reflection. So yeah, this is Ken. So what else is there? So yeah, right. So about his weapon. If you come back here, you have to mess around with this clear plastic bit again. Yeah, there we go. So just move that up a little bit. You can come up to his main windshield here, pop it up, and you'll get his robot mode sword. Wait, so we can get this out here. So, there we go. So basically, this just folds in like this, transform it out like this. So they do transform like this. If you want to plug it into vehicle mode, you basically look at it like this, with the main sword facing back and facing to the left. Then come back here. There is a little peg where this will peg in, and it pegs really well. So let's take that out. We can close up his little case here. Bring the clear plastic. I hate this thing. I'm so scared it's gonna break. And we'll take the sword. We'll bring it out. You might be wondering, how is he going to hold it? Well, that's when the small thing comes in. You take this, you take where Ken was holding it, the handle where Ken was holding it in the original mode, in this Koroid mode, you just plug it in like this. And this is his sword. Now, I'm not sure if the sword itself, okay, yeah, there. So this is the magnetic part. So yeah, that's the magnetic part. So the sword, we can come over here. The sword is actually pretty nice. Now in the show, however, it does kind of like have this kind of blue aura or blue like energy that comes out of it. And I think he holds it like this. So basically the lower handle is, or the lower part of the sword, like this part, is facing to the right. I'm not sure about the orientation. I'll have to see the show again. But yeah, he just holds his sword like this. If you don't want him to hold it, you can just put it in the back if you want to. It works great. It works great. I'm just not sure if maybe... Oh, the sword came off. Maybe you could place it back here. You could maybe. Actually, that's a good little holster feature. Right, just so that it's out of the way. There we go. Just like that. Works pretty well for me. So, for his articulation, let's pull out the sword a little bit. For articulation, of course, the head is rotate 360 because it's the Koroid. The arms rotate around 360 on this really nice... I'm not sure if that's nice for you, but for me, that's pretty lovely. Yeah, I'm just going to go in and out. He has a double hinge. He has this in and out, and he has this in and out. He can rotate... not above the elbow, he can rotate at the bicep. He can rotate at the elbow to basically 90 degrees. He can rotate at the waist. Now, surprisingly, although his legs are kibbled, he can pose them pretty well. His legs can go forward pretty far, back very far as well. He can go in and out, well, obviously because of the skirt, but he can go in and out. He can rotate, well, not above the knee, but basically at the shin. He has two knees. He has this knee here, and he has, well, no, this knee is kind of a transformation joint. Basically, double jointed knee, but one of them is for transformation. So, yeah, he does have knee joint. but it bends really far too. And then he has the foot articulation. So maybe we could get him into I don't know, like he's his holstering, he's about to deploy his sword. Let's see here. If only his ankles could move there, that'll be fantastic. Maybe we can. That doesn't really work. And maybe we could just do him like, maybe like holding his sword. Like that. Like this maybe. Or like maybe he's about to cut someone. One sword style. This is not Zorro. Okay, his parts keep coming loose. Okay, there we go. So without standing, without anything to support, he can pose pretty well. He can pose pretty well. Just his left arm. His left arm is just kind of dangling there. Maybe we can do that. There we go. So yeah, does work very well. I like that pose. So yeah, Ken out of the 2 Hyundai Tobots of season 3 part 1 are I like Ken. He's my favorite of the bunch. Now on to heavy metal. Yes, so heavy metal will be coming on very soon as well. I am going to be pumping out these videos as much as possible, just so I can catch up on them. So before the end of the video, let's just get some cards here. So here's Ken. See, I told you, the sword is in a blue energy. It's like a lightsaber. I like that. It's a cool looking sword. So yeah, there's this picture, basically a full CGI model of Ken. Although I feel as if he's kind of disproportionate as well. I feel like his, as you can see, the CGI model's abdomen is quite longer and taller compared to Ken himself, but it's not so bad. It's not so bad. He still looks fine. You have this picture here where he's basically holding his sword on the ground. I like that. I like how his skirts can flare up as well. And then, of course, the oh-so-magical foil card, where he's basically about to stab someone. And yeah, that is Tobot Ken. Yeah, Ken is great. He's generally a great Tobot. I definitely recommend picking him up. And yeah, next video is on heavy metal. And then after that is C, pop, and then grade 6. So yeah, I'll see you guys on heavy metal's video. Well, not really heavy metal. I don't know who to do first. I'll do steel first. Yeah, I'll see you guys on steel's video.